Welcome to Newsboy on Track for Monday the 25th of February. The Cheltenham Festival is just 15 days away. It's been one of the wettest winters on record. The ground at Prestbury Park is currently a mixture of soft and good to soft. Director of Racing at Cheltenham, Simon Claisse, was kind enough to take time out to give us the forecast for the next couple of weeks and also discuss the possibility of watering.
The forecast for this week looks as if it's going to remain cold, mostly dry, but perhaps not quite as cold as last week when daytime temperatures were really struggling to get above 1 or 2 degrees. We might get up to the giddy heights of 4 and 5 this week coming. What's happened over the last 10 days is that the top inch or so has died out very quickly, and it looks as if that may continue to happen. And we will do whatever may be necessary to ensure that we start the meeting on ground that's on the easy side of good or good to soft.
And so despite the wettest winter on record, Simon, it's a strong possibility you'll turn the taps on during the next fortnight.
If we don't get any rain in the next fortnight, then at this stage one wouldn't rule out the possibility of applying a little bit of irrigation. But I think in contrast to the years that we've been watering the track, certainly since '07, we wouldn't be looking at putting on very much if we had to do it. We've had the wettest last 11 months on record, so we're in a different situation from the recent years when we've been watering the course, because we've had some predominantly dry winters looking back over the last, I'm saying since '07 because we didn't water in '07 for the festival, but prior to that we had some very dry winters and early springs as well, so we are in a different situation. But the message is at this stage one can't say categorically that we'd be ruling out watering altogether.
And I presume that as the tapes rise for the Supreme Novices hurdle, the aim is good to soft ground.
That's where we've been aiming to start since, I think, about 2001. So that aim stays the same. We would irrigate if necessary to achieve that if things dried out to such an extent that we were looking at fast good ground by the beginning of the meeting with no rain in prospect. But 2 weeks is still quite a long way in weather terms.
That was Simon Claisse, the Director of Racing at Cheltenham, with some interesting observations there. We'll be back with more Newsboy on Track on Wednesday. Join us then.